How significant are the stock and currency market shocks that are rippling across Asia right now?
Well, first, always keep in mind that there's several factors that are working anytime in any market. I mean, all the markets in Asia are sometimes very different. So we have the impact affecting different markets differently. Some of the things that are working right now is we have rising tensions in the Middle East with Iran, sending drones attacking Israel. That could impact on, let's say, oil prices, which it has, and that could impact those economies like Taiwan that are oil dependent. Then you have also too the issues with going on with the Fed and its potential rate cuts or lack of them this year. So that's another thing that's working here. And then finally, you have rising possibility of trade wars reoccurring between, let's say, the United States and the EU vis-a-vis China. Its overproduction or its overcapacity. So far, what we're seeing right now, though, is kind of everything still in motion. We saw the Taiwan market finish up by over 300 points today. So whatever happened yesterday or on Monday, it didn't really play over till today. So it's still kind of fluid.
Of course, from the beginning of this year until now, Taiwan stocks have generally performed better than Hong Kong's. Is the reversal of the scenario now an indication that Hong Kong's stock market is becoming more linked to China's and less connected to the broader global market?
Taiwan and Hong Kong markets are in many ways very different. Taiwan is very tech driven. It's got a very diverse. It's kind of like the Nasdaq of Asia, like we always like to say here, because it's got so many industries, so many supply chains. The Hong Kong market's out of property and financials, and also tied to the China market to some extent. And right now, Taiwan is still benefiting from the focus on, let's say, semiconductor industry and also AI, artificial intelligence, where Hong Kong's not so much. And the other factor that's probably still working against Hong Kong is it doesn't look like the Chinese economy is still doing all that great.
Taiwan's currency, the new Taiwan dollar, has also fallen to an 8 year low in recent days against the US dollar. Is this kind of depreciation good or bad for Taiwan's economy?
Well, again, the Taiwan economy is kind of diversified. It's not really just an export driven economy, it's a consumption economy increasingly, too. There's a lot of industries that benefit from a weaker NT dollar, but not necessarily all of them. And nobody goes to TSMC and says, I want the cheapest chips. And then, a weaker NT dollar is going to benefit them. Appreciation or depreciation in the NT dollar is not always going to have a big impact directly on, let's say, TSMC's orders. Demand will. So that's something that maybe some industries, like let's say the Taiwan machinery industry or raw material industries and things like that, may play an impact.